What's up? What's up? So, I've been in a very talkative mood today. I've been talking to a lot of people, so I said, hey, let's record a little bit of it, I guess. I was recently, this actually wasn't today, this was just something that kind of stayed on my brain a little bit recently. I had a buddy recently go through for him, a bad breakup, I guess you'd call it. He recently, I guess you'd say, pretty much just blatantly got played by a girl. Bottom line, he really liked the girl. He got played by her, and I just through observation, I've seen a lot of people go through hard times through relationship breakups and really almost change who they are, change nearly the direction of their entire lives over a breakup. So I just want to, I definitely think it's a very important step in all of our lives. It's a changing point. It is a point of growth, and I just kind of want to give my advice for how I believe, I guess essentially what has worked for me in the past of how to get over a bad breakup. So this guy, my buddy, he was very invested into a girl. He really liked her, and essentially this girl told him, hey, I've been talking to my ex the whole time, I need you to get lost. That's the bottom line. And they had a very sexual relationship. They were very sexually active together. And I told him, I said, dude, look, I know you might be mad at her now, but you are going to get days, you are going to get times where you are going to think about her. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. We human beings, creatures of habit, are just used to doing habitual things. So if you were in a long-term or even a fairly strong short-term relationship, it is going to be absolutely natural that you think about a person regularly. Whether they screwed you over or not, you are going to think about them. It is something that is going to happen. My advice that I gave my buddy, and my advice to anyone who needs this advice, is don't ever feel pain associated with that person. I know I am asking the impossible, but I want you to hear me out. Don't ever lower yourself to another person's standards. Exactly what I told my buddy was, the girl you thought she was is not who she is. The girl you thought she was did not exist. You were in love with a person you liked. You were attracted to a person who was a figment of your imagination. Because if you knew that girl was going to screw you over, and this goes for both ways, this goes for girls with guys as well. This is just for a significant other. I'm just talking to you guys I'm just telling you what I told my buddy. That girl that you were attracted to, she is not real. Because if you knew that girl was going to screw you over, you knew that person was going to cause all of that pain, you would have never been with her. You would have never given her the time of day. So essentially, you looked at that person as a different person than who they were. So when you feel bad, you miss that person, you almost think about, man, I just want to text him, I want to just see, I want to see how they're doing. Know that the person you would be texting, the person that you would be giving that time of day, is not the person that you think you are talking to. You are talking to a stranger. You are talking to a person you do not know. The person you are missing, the person you are wanting to talk, wanting to text, wanting to get a reaction from, that is not the person that you think they are. That's it. They were literally a figment of your imagination. That's why I think crushes are so strong. Before you even know a person, you may just get a glimpse of someone walking here and there. You might have someone in your daily routine where you see, and you're like, man, I'm really attracted to that person. Like, you don't know that person. You see them and you create who they are in your head. That's why crushes are so cool. That's why crushes are so strong, because they're literally just a figment of your imagination. And that is why when you get out of a busted relationship, do not lower yourself to their standards. Do not at all feel bad that it is over. be thankful that you realized you were done wasting your time with the wrong person, because the person who you thought they were is not actually who they are. You were talking to someone that you imagined, someone you fantasized, someone that you wanted to create but in actuality that is not who they were. So do not waste your time on something that is not real. Do not text someone who is not who you think they are. They are not real.